Most people don't lose money because they're stupid. They lose money because they're smart in a system that profits from their blind spots. Here's an uncomfortable question. If you're smart, good degree, good job, good income, why does money still feel like it slips through your hands? Why do smart people still end up saying, I earn well, but I don't feel wealthy? I invested, but somehow the results are average. One bad year wipes out my progress. I keep learning, but I'm not ahead. Today, I'm going to show you why smart people keep losing money and don't even realize why. It's not because you can't do math. It's not because you're lazy. It's because you're playing a game with hidden incentives, predictable psychology, and silent friction. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot financial manipulation in seconds, stop the biggest money leaks, and build a system that makes good decisions automatic. And if you've ever said, I know what to do, I just don't do it, this video is for you. Let's define the real problem. Smart people usually believe if I learn more, I'll do better. If I earn more, I'll save more. If I pick the right investments, I'll be fine. But money isn't a school exam. It's not just knowledge, it's behavior under pressure. Here's what happens to a lot of smart people. They optimize the wrong thing. They trust the wrong advice. They underestimate small leaks. They overestimate their self-control. You know that friend who's objectively successful? Great salary, sharp, ambitious, but their life runs on EMIs. They invest, but it's always reactive. They're constantly adjusting, and they never feel ahead. If a smart person keeps losing money, what if it's not a personal failure? What if it's a design feature? Because here's the truth. Smart people become the perfect target. Why? They have income, confidence, and optimism, and that combination makes them easy to sell to. Now we break it down. Let's start to trap number one, incentives. Most people think finance is about what's best, but most of the industry is built around what sells. Here's the rule. If someone makes money when you say yes, their advice is not neutral. That doesn't mean they're evil. It means the incentive shapes the conversation. Let's make this clear with three examples. Example one, the free advice trap. Someone says, don't worry, I'll guide you. It's free. But then the only solutions they offer are products they can distribute. Free advice is rarely free. It's prepaid with your future fees. Example 2. The activity business model. Many apps and platforms profit when you do more. More trades, more switches, more upgrades, more borrowing. So the product is designed to trigger action. Notifications, price alerts, breaking news, leaderboards. That's not education, that's behavioral design. Example 3. The good story product. A product isn't sold with spreadsheets. It's sold with a story. Guaranteed, safe, tax saving, beating inflation, passive income. The story is the hook. The details are the trap. When you buy a financial product, are you buying numbers or are you buying a feeling? Now here's what smart people do wrong. They assume if they read enough, they can outsmart incentives. But incentives don't lose to intelligence. They win by volume. They're everywhere. This is why you need a filter. We'll build that later. For now, let's discuss about trap number 2, your brain. Your brain did not evolve to build wealth. It evolved to avoid danger and seek quick rewards. Wealth building is slow, boring, delayed gratification, so the brain fights it. Even smart brains, especially smart brains because smart people can rationalize anything. They can turn a bad decision into a convincing story. Let's talk about 5 behavior bugs. Bug 1, overconfidence. Smart people think, I can handle it. I'll exit in time. I understand the risk. But risk isn't a concept. Risk is a lived experience. And under stress, your IQ doesn't drive. Your nervous system drives. Bug 2, the need to be right. Smart people hate being wrong, so they hold losers too long or double down. Not because it's smart, because it protects identity. Bug 3, Recency bias. If something went up, you assume it will keep going. If something went down, you assume it's permanently broken. Bug 4, loss aversion. A loss feels about twice as painful as a gain feels good, so people panic sell or stop investing completely. Bug 5, social proof plus FOMO. If everyone is making money in something, your brain treats not participating as a threat, so you jump in. Late. If you've ever said, I know it's risky, but that's not logic. That's emotion hiring intelligence as a lawyer. Now, here's the key idea. Knowledge is not enough. You need pre-commitment. You need guardrails. Because the biggest losses don't happen in spreadsheets. They happen in moments. Late night scrolling, a sudden drop, a friend's screenshot, a headline. Which brings us to trap number 3, friction. Most people think wealth is about finding the best return, but for most smart people, wealth is about stopping the leaks. Think of your money like a bucket. If your bucket has holes, it doesn't matter how fast you pour. Let's do a realistic case study. Case, Sarah, 29, high income, ambitious. From the outside, she's winning. From the inside, her money is under constant pressure. Where the money leaks. Leak 1, lifestyle creep. Bigger rent, better car, more deliveries, more subscriptions. None of these feel like big decisions. They feel normal. Leak 2, convenience tax. You pay extra for speed and comfort, not once, every day. Leak 3, EMI normalization. EMIs feel like a salary deduction, so you stop feeling the cost. The debt becomes invisible. Leak 4, fee blindness. Small percentages don't feel like money, but over years they eat compounding. Leak 5, the switching habit. Smart people are always optimizing, so they switch funds, strategies, apps, but switching creates taxes, fees, timing mistakes, and inconsistent compounding. Most people fight for an extra 2% return, but ignore a 1 to 3% leak. Over a decade, that's the difference between freedom and frustration. Here's the truth. Compounding isn't less about genius, it's more about not interrupting it. Now, gold section. How money actually flows, who benefits, and why you don't notice. Most people imagine money flow like this: income, savings, investments, wealth. But the real flow for many smart people is income, leaks, leftover, random investing, more leaks. Let's name the leaks clearly. 1. Status tax. Spending to look successful. Cars, gadgets, lifestyle. Not because you need it, because it signals identity. 2. Attention tax. Platforms monetize your attention. The more distracted you are, the more impulsive your spending becomes. 3. Impatience tax. Buy now, pay later. No cost EMI. Quick loans. You pay for speed. 4. Complexity tax. The more complex a product, the easier it is to hide cost and shift risk. 5. Time tax. Outsourcing by default. You're busy, so you outsource decisions. But the person you outsource to may be incentivized differently. Now the key principle. Incentives greater than intentions. Most systems don't need to be bad. They just need to be profitable. Who benefits when smart people keep leaking money? Businesses that sell aspiration, platforms that monetize action, lenders that monetize impatience, distributors that monetize switching. Wealth building isn't hard, staying boring is hard. Now we flip it. Solutions. You don't need to be a finance genius. You need a system that makes good decisions easy. Here's a 7-step playbook. Step 1. Make your money visible. If you can't see it, you can't control it. 1 snapshot, net worth plus monthly burn. Step 2, build a real emergency buffer. Without it, every surprise becomes debt or panic selling. Step 3, destroy high-interest debt first. If you're paying high interest, you're running uphill carrying weight. Step 4, automate investing. Automation beats motivation. If investing depends on mood, it will fail under stress. If you need to feel ready to invest, you're not investing. You're negotiating with fear. Step 5, choose low-friction, transparent setups. Low fees, simple, long-term. No constant switching. Step 6, use the incentive filter. 3 questions. Before any financial move, ask, who gets paid if I do this? When do they get paid? And who holds the risk if it goes wrong? If they get paid now and you hold the risk later, be cautious. Step 7, asset allocation greater than hot picks. Most people chase winners. Wealthy people manage risk. Compounding only works if you stay in the game. Now, final shift. Zoom out. Smart people don't lose money because they're dumb. They lose money because they underestimate incentives, overestimate self-control, and ignore small friction. But once you see the system, you can flip it. If you understand incentives, you understand the world. And if you understand the world, you stop donating money to invisible traps. If you want, I'll do a follow-up applying the incentive filter to real examples: banks, apps, insurance, investing, so you can spot the trap in 10 seconds. You don't need more hacks. You need fewer leaks.